Just as it is of great importance to generate high-quality content to improve organic results on Google, high-quality posts also have a more significant impact than low-quality ones on social media networks. You should avoid publishing posts that can be seen as spam, which will negatively impact you. Hi, I'm Ramon Tarruella, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to increase organic reach on social media for your online business. Based on this, you may want to know what high-quality content is. High-quality content is content that goes beyond a simple banner, ad, or marketing copy. This content you generate should provide some value to your followers. The value can be expressed in terms of information, although it can also be content that makes your followers feel better, such as humorous joke. It is also essential that your content is appropriate for the medium where it is being published. Other aspects, such as length and grammar, are also essential for high-quality content. Based on this, to achieve that your content is seen on your social media profiles and enjoyed, you must develop a good strategy. You must understand that it is not just about posting random updates on your social media profile, as they will not be seen. Your content must be able to generate engagement with your target audience. You must concentrate on generating content capable of capturing followers' attention and making it to generate conversations. If you manage to get your followers to comment a lot on the content you post on your social media profiles, you will have a greater chance of increasing the number of customers for your online business.
Yes!
There are many ways to find out what your followers like. Now I'm going to explain some of the ways to create high-quality content for your social media audience. Number 1. Share news and statistics that are positive. People are drawn to statistics and the news. You must find a way to show statistics and news related to your brand to achieve social network users' interest. Number 2. Reuse the shared content that has been generated for users. Reusing content for social media is very common today. This type of content is excellent since it generates engagement and increases your brand awareness. Number 3. Take advantage of influencer marketing. Taking advantage of influencers represents one of the best ways to generate social media content. This generated content is attractive and authentic for users of social networks. Number 4. Run campaigns for social causes. People are drawn to campaigns for social causes. Whenever they meet, they want to collaborate in some way. If you manage to create content where you show that your brand is integrated with society's needs, you will benefit greatly. Number 5. Generate personalized content. When you generate personalized content, you manage to connect much better with your audience. This implies conducting in-depth study of your audience and translating it into content for your posts. Number 6. Don't use so much promotional content. When generating content for your social media followers, think about them and not just trying to sell them products. Number 7. Offer free products. Offering free products is a very effective way to connect with your audience. By doing this, you will get your audience to interact much more with your content and increase the degree of engagement. Number 8. Post social proof. You can use social media's power through what is known as social proof and validation. We all like the feeling of being approved by others for what we do. This also applies to social media. Number 9. Design your content in the best possible way. Your content should look aesthetically pleasing to the eyes of your followers. This includes both the image and the use of the text. Number 10. Use controversial topics, being very careful. Social media users like to talk about current controversial issues. People generally enjoy the intrigue and mystery surrounding these themes. You can make use of these controversial topics, being careful not to offend anyone. Create relevant social media content for your target audience. Bearing in mind the demographic and behavior of your target audience. When creating a high-quality content for your post, it is crucial always to keep your target audience demographic and behavior in mind. It is essential to keep this in mind since these will be the people who will like your posts and share them with other people, which will increase the organic reach on your social media profiles. The idea is that you generate posts related to your business and the industry where you operate. If you can do this, you will get your followers to comment and share your content. Your content has the power to change things. The content that you post on social media can have the power to transfer your brand into a household name for your followers. It can have the power to transfer your followers into fans and this into your future clients. You achieve this by having a reliable and robust strategy for creating content for your social media. You must be clear that it is not simply about appearing on all social networks and updating your audience from time to time when you have the time. If you want to stand out on social media, you must identify your specific goals. In order to achieve this, you must create high-quality content and distribute it on the appropriate social media profiles. Only after you have done this, you can measure your results and make adjustments to your strategy to succeed over time. Answering user questions and generating emotions. Content marketing strategies are designed to generate organic traffic. They achieve this by generating interest among the users who consume the content. It is done through many forms of digital content. The generated content must be relevant to achieve the objective. Relevant means that it can answer the user's question and that it managed to generate emotion in them. Yes! Many marketers write their content just thinking about connecting the website or profile with search engines like Google. You must bear in mind that Google is simply a bridge that users use with your site or profile, so once this user arrives at that site, you must provide high-quality content that they enjoy. What is the most important thing when creating relevant content? Anyone can create content and post it on their site or profiles, but not everyone can create a link with different users. Creating a link in this case means that your content is something worth consuming. It is about creating interest among your group of people who in the future could be your clients. So the important thing about creating relevant content is making consumers feel that your message is worth listening to. The brands that achieve this among a group of consumers are the brands that end up being successful. Make your brand trustworthy and you will gain authority in your environment. Relevant content has a very close relationship with authority. You can make your brand show relevant content to a group of consumers continuously. You will turn your brand into a trustworthy brand. The brands that manage to create that trust in consumers are the brands that become an authority in the industry where they operate. It is known that brands with authority are the brands to manage to sell much more. In this way, then, you can see how the relevant content that you generate and that you post on your social media profiles has the power to turn your small business into a great business that meets and solves the needs of a group of consumers. Using image and video on social media posts to increase organic reach. Using multimedia content such as image and videos will significantly help more people to get through your social media accounts. The fundamental reason for this is that most people are much more attracted to visual content than text. This makes many more people to get interested in the content you publish. In the case of Facebook, for example, its algorithm gives priority to visual content. Twitter doesn't prioritize visual content over text-only content, but it does make people much more interested in your posts than other competition that use text only. Today, social networks are full of giant users, so the competition is getting stronger every day. That's why you must use highly visual content if you want to stand out from the rest. Statistics say that at least 60% of marketers prefer to use visual content over text for their social media strategies. It is known that in the case of Facebook, for example, posts that contain image obtain at least 3 times more engagement than those that do not have image.
Wow.
It is also known that in the case of Twitter, for example, using image increases the number of retweets by 150%.
Wow.
Here we see in specific cases how using image as complement to text makes users of social media increase their interest in the respective accounts. When you will use image on social networks, make sure not to take any image from Google. You must make sure that you have the permission to use the content that you get online. Not all images you get through Google are in public domain. Most are copyrighted. Do not repost images with other people's watermark, as this will make you look lazy and little interest in providing high-quality content to your followers. This will only damage your reputation. You can find many public domain images on sites like Pexels, Pixabay, Unsplash, etc. You can also buy images cheaply on sites like Shutterstock. You also can create your graphics using online tools like canva.com. There you can use pre-designed images to create your infographics, quotes, presentation, etc. You must manage to create good quality images and videos, since blurry and low resolution videos, for example, will not provide any positive effect on your social media profiles.
No.
If you do this, you will increase your number of followers, likes, engagement, etc.
Yes!
If you manage to generate emotions in your followers thanks to the visual content, you will make them visit your website. There are several ways to obtain visual content for your social media campaigns. Now I describe some of them. Number 1. Take your photos. Nowadays, smartphones have excellent resolution cameras. Anyone with a personal phone can take the photos they need to post in their social media accounts. If you already have a smartphone, you may have already used it to generate part of the visual content that you use in your marketing campaigns for your social media profiles. Number 2. Learn graphic design. You can learn to use Adobe Photoshop to create your image and Adobe Premiere to edit your videos. This will save you a lot of money, since you will not need to hire a graphic designer to generate your visual content. In any case, you also have the option to hire a graphic designer for your project, thus reducing your operating expenses. Number 3. Buy your image. If you don't have the time to take your photos and generate your image, you can buy them on specialized platforms. You have the option to pay for personalized content. You can do this by visiting sites like visual.ly or fiverr.com. You also have the option of hiring a professional who will create your image based on your needs. Include a call to action in your post to increase organic reach on social media. It is essential to include a call to action when you post on your social media profiles. This is not about simply asking your followers to like or share your post. It is, for example, asking them questions that prompt them to take a type of action. For example, you can ask for their comments regarding your post, ask them if they agree, and ask them if they are excited about the post content. It is about asking them open-ended questions. This type of interaction will make you get more likes and followers in the future, since people tend to follow people who manage to generate conversations. Creating an excellent call to action will make you achieve your goals. This type of call to action makes people take small steps, which will gradually guide customers to buy your products. The beauty of social media is that it encourages people to engage. Here are the type of call to action that you can use in your social media posts. Number 1. Issue a little challenge. You can ask your followers to do a little challenge that will result in them getting something from you in return. People love challenges and also earn free things. It is a natural feeling in people that you can use to your advantage. For example, you can give freebies to the people who retweet one of your specific tweets the most. You can create a unique hashtag for any marketing campaign you create. What you can do is inform your followers that you will give a freebie to the people who use your hashtag the most for a week. This type of challenge will make you generate a lot of interaction on your social media profile. Number 2. Create a sense of urgency. There are many ways to create a sense of urgency in your social media followers. You can offer, for example, giveaways, special offers of your products, and some exclusive content. You must use the time factor to make your users take action based on the sense of urgency you created. The feeling that something out of the ordinary will be lost causes the person to take immediate action. Number 3. Use a strong voice. This is about using a strong personality when making your calls to take the action. People often follow direction from other people with unusual personalities. You can use a sense of humor, show unique aspect of your personality, or anything else that you come out of the common denominator. It is not about only telling your followers what to do, but how to do it. Number 4. Ask your followers funny and polarized questions. People like to comment on polarized and funny topics. Asking your followers questions in this style will make them take action in the call to action. To achieve this, I suggest you use memes. They work wonderfully among social media users. Number 5. Try to create a connection with the pop culture. Social media users love to connect their daily routines with relevant aspects of pop culture. This refers to movies that they've seen, famous singers they listen to, or featured products. Take advantage of this feeling of people to connect your products to relevant aspects of the pop culture. It is about looking for relationships between the characteristics of your products with the characteristics of the pop culture. Encourage your followers to comment on this. Number 6. Use active language. Try to transform your slogan into a call to action. You do this by using active language that inspires your followers to take some kind of action. Change your social media content to increase organic reach. An excellent way to improve your organic reach on your social media profile is by changing your post. If you always post the same type of information, your audience will get bored and stop following you, which will reduce your engagement. The best way to do this is by creating a good content development strategy that uses a type of plan that includes a wide variety of different types of posts. You can create a post, for example, that contains research information in your niche and then create another post that contains memes relevant to your niche. You can also create videos that are related to the area you are dealing with. If you don't have a diverse and robust content development strategy, you risk losing your audience. You must bear in mind the reality, and this is if you are not able to provide what your public wants, your competition will. Now we'll explain several types of content that you can use in your social media profiles. Number 1. User-generated content. User-generated content is usually one of the best content you can post on your social media profile. This type of content has the power to attract new followers. The reason is that users notice that you care about your audience. Creating your content takes time and resources. Users know this, so they respect you much more. Brands that generate their content achieve a high degree of engagement. This happens more than anything else on Instagram. Number 2. Podcast. Podcast has been used as online marketing tools for a long time. They have recently seen an increase to the point that many people qualify podcasts as the new radio since they are on demand. Because they are trendy, I recommend creating your own so that you can get more followers. Some social networks such as Twitter and Facebook do not allow uploading audio files. What you can do in these cases is upload them as videos using a single static image. Number 3. Live streams. Once you finish your live streams, you can record them in video forms and repost them on your social media profiles. This has the advantage that users who could not see your live broadcast see it on a video format. This will also help you get a lot of followers. Number 4. Infographics. Everyone likes infographics. They are eye-catching and also very informative. Posting infographics on your social media profiles will undoubtedly get you many more followers. If you don't know how to make your infographic, you can use an online tool called canva.com, which provides you many predefined formats which will undoubtedly help you. Number 5. Client testimonials. When you share testimonials from current clients on your social media profiles, you attract many new prospects. The reason is that this new prospect will feel safe about you. A third person guarantees that your products are right, makes new potential customers take respect from you, and therefore they will follow you on your social media profiles. Number 6. Ebooks. Everyone likes to read ebooks since it represents a fast and straightforward way to learn new things. Promote your ebooks on your social media profiles. You will see how you get new potential customers who will follow you. You can even post links to short or reduced versions of your ebooks. You can use them as lead magnets. Posting guides on social networks is an excellent idea to get new followers. I recommend that you create guides with exciting and innovative content. Users love this type of content as it provides summary information on specific topics. Reference influencers' names in your hashtag to increase organic reach on social media for your business. A very effective way to increase your organic reach on your social media profiles is by referencing influencers' names in your post hashtags. This technique works very well specifically with Instagram and Twitter, but you can also apply it on Facebook. As you should know, hashtags are used by social media users to find specific information. Many of them use the name of influencers in their search hashtags. That's why you can make use of this technique to increase your number of followers. Use only influencers' names that relate to the topic or niche of your social media account to obtain greater effectiveness. In the same way, this could make one of those influencers that you refer to the hashtag repost your post on their account, which will make many more people see and be interested in your content. at the right times to increase organic reach on social media for your business. Posting at the appropriate time represents an essential factor in obtaining a greater organic reach in social media. It is recommended that you post at non-peak times. The idea of doing this is to reduce the number of posts that your followers will see in their feed. You should try to avoid competition at all costs. Another reason to post at the right times is that the posts are displayed on your followers' feed in chronological order. For example, in the case of Twitter, if most of your followers check their Twitter at night, but you post in the morning, only users who check all the posts in their feeds can see your posts. The best and worst times to post on Facebook. It is known that the best time to post on Facebook is on Wednesday between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Similarly, the worst day to post on Facebook is Sunday. The best and worst time to post on Instagram. It is known that the best time to post on Instagram is Friday at 10 a.m. Similarly, the worst day to post on Instagram is Sunday. The best and the worst time to post on Twitter. It is known that the best time to post on Twitter are Wednesdays and Fridays. Similarly, the worst day to post on Twitter is Saturday. The best and worst times to post on LinkedIn. It is known that the best time to post on LinkedIn is on Wednesday between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Also Thursday at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Also on Fridays at 9 a.m. Similarly, the worst day to post on LinkedIn are Sunday and Mondays. Focus your effort on the right places to increase organic reach on social media. Many business owners think that they must have a presence on all social networks to be successful. This is not necessarily true. It is essential to choose the social networks to get followers who will transform into customers over time. Posting on all existing social networks could become a waste of time for some business owners. Now I'm going to explain to you a series of tips that will help you decide the best social network for your business. Just ask your current customers questions. The best way to know if a social network audience is right for your business is by asking your current customers questions. To achieve this, create surveys. You can also call them on the phone and ask what social media they use for personal business purposes. You will be surprised at the quality of the information you will get thanks to this. Analyze the interaction of the share buttons on your social media that you install in your blogs. Blogs often have buttons for readers to share their articles on their social media profiles. Many of these buttons are plugins that include the use of statistics. Analyze the information that these plugins collect to know which social networks your readers are sharing your content. Check your competitors. Check on which social networks your competitors are posting their content. If you do not see them posting on a specific social networks, they may have already analyzed which social networks are best for the business. Optimize social media profiles to increase organic reach on social media. When you create content for Google, on your blog, for example, you optimize it using all non-SEO tactics. The same should be done for your social media profiles. Every aspect of your social media profiles can be optimized for greater visibility. That's why you must learn how to do all these optimizations. Now I'm going to mention the most common ones. Number 1, create your usernames that are easy to remember. Number 2, create a profile photo and or logo that is unique which goes with your brand. Number 3, create descriptions that contains keywords and that sound natural. Number 4, put a link back to your website. Number 5, when you post, always use the same design elements in your image and videos. Be consistent with the keywords you use on your call to action. After watching this video, you should have a better understanding about this topic. If you still have any question, please ask.
Ask, please.
Use the comment section. Another important thing is that you must continue educating yourself about this topic. That's why I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, so that you can receive much more free information about this topic and other internet marketing strategies that will help you grow your online business. In the same way, I recommend you to press the small bell next to the subscribe button. This way, you will receive alert in your YouTube account and in your email at the precise moment when I publish a new video, so that you can be informed much more sooner than other users. Last but not least, I would like to invite you to join my mailing list. You will be informed every time I add new content to my website, and you will receive by email free internet marketing information on a regular basis, which will help you grow your online business faster. You don't have to pay anything for it. It is completely free. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you later in the next video. Goodbye.